YouTube, I just went 11 in 1 with this extra spicy deck. At least for me it's spicy. I don't know about you, bro, but for me it's crazy spicy. And first of all, you may say something like, bro, what the fuck is even this? This doesn't even seem consistent, doesn't seem optimal, doesn't seem to have synergy at all. Like, what the fuck, bro? And yes, and yes, those are all true statements. I mean, it has somewhat synergy, but it's definitely win more, and it's definitely, just for funsies. It's definitely not the optimal way to play the deck at all. But it was crazy fun, so I don't care, So why are we playing this? Well, the thing is, we do mill a lot with Dante, and Dante is also a light, which means when he's sent to the graveyard, he can be utilized with Levianeer. Then a lot of monsters on the board, which can be tribute summoned over with Obelisk, the Tormentor, which is auto-win against Phantom Knights, against Harpies, and against, a lot of other decks, Magnets, whatever you like. Not Tellarknights' best deck, of course, but but almost every deck, okay? And also when we mill, we may send our Thunder Dragons to the graveyard, which can then be used with Levy or with Thunder Dragons themselves, If we send the Hawk, we can then roar, return the Hawk, summon the roar. Or if we send the roar and we have the Hawk, we can special summon it. So it's basically more oppressive. The thing about Burning Abyss in general is it can be a very control, let's say, It can be pretty much control type, control style. It doesn't really OTK much. Whereas here we can, set up a crazy amount of, with Levy and Thunder Dragons, we can be very oppressive. So that's why it was pretty fun to play. Maybe you like this version more. I like the Thunder Dragon engine. It's definitely, like I said, not the optimal way. But yeah, it can be pretty fun. This is the extra deck. I'm using the new Jinzo Layered, which we actually did use once. You don't need it at all. You don't need a Zombie Stein. You definitely need 2 Dante and 1 Virgin. And we used M7 and Bouncer. So yeah. It was pretty fun, there's not much things to say about the deck. I still have only 2 Rhino. That's the only most important thing to say. Also, the thing is that you can summon Obelisk if you open, 3 different Burning Abyss cards with him, or you may, you can use it as a follow-up, when they Fiendish Chain the Levianeer, and you maybe have you have a Thunder Dragon on the board. So yeah, it's pretty fun. I don't think it's that good. You can have fun with it on the ladder, reach King of Games with it. It's just another version that I shared. I wouldn't even be sharing this if I didn't get that good win rate with it. So yeah, that's basically it. Now it is time to duel. I would also like to remind you, if you're new to the channel and if you enjoy Duel Links content like this, and let me know, subscribe first of all, because it does help you to not miss out when I'll be posting out other videos like this in the future. And also let me know, do you like fun decks like this, because yeah, I really did enjoy it, and I do sometimes enjoy posting out fun versions of decks like this, not just the optimal, ways to play the deck. So the thing is that usually you want to start off with Burning Abyss. That's basically the plan. Start off with Burning Abyss, and then later game be oppressive with Thunder Dragons and Obelisk, basically Levianeer. The thing is that we're combining best of both worlds. Burning Abyss can allow you a lot of protection and control over the board. And then Thunder Dragons and Levianeer, are so oppressive that you get both out of it. We also tried out Amaterasu. I don't like the card at all. I decided to remove it, but yeah. Here we can also get a search. Unfortunately, we didn't mill. This is the thing. This is why it's win more. If we milled a Thunder Dragon card, you know, we would have, you know, another summon here, and then next turn we can potentially, you know, pop off. But okay, let's see. So we're playing against Phantom Knights. I think I remember this duel. Let's see. Against Phantom Knights, Obelisk is GG. First of all, Levy can be interesting because they do carry their, you know, searchable Fiendish Chain, which can negate Levianeer. Okay, he decides to pop. We can, with Dante, float into the Cheer. Cheer can also summon the Skarm, which can give us a search if he decides to destroy it. Okay, he decides to destroy it. Thanks for the search. And now let's see. Okay, we were also trying out the Thunder Dragon trap. I never really used it, so I decided to move it. I like that. Okay. We can summon with the Cheer Dante back. We can, with Fiendish Rhino, we can send the Skarm, I guess. I guess we sent all of our Farfas, so we didn't have it for the banish. Okay, he can destroy our Thunder Dragon trap because we unfortunately still didn't mill any Thunder Dragons. But the thing is that we have such an amazing board here. So here he can't even OTK us, or, you know, we're protected very well. Also, Dante is not once per turn. We can get back the Farfa. We can get back the Farfa again, I guess. With Cheer we can float. And we're bound to top deck something good, you know. Okay, like this. Let's see. First of all, we go into the Synchro. Yeah, into the Virgin. Now he uses his Fiendish Chain. With Farfa we can still banish, it doesn't matter if it's locked up or not. Mind of the Plana, we can delete his whole banished pile. With Levy we can now pop. He negates again, okay. And this is where I was low on time, because I was, you know, playing this at like 6 AM in the morning. I'm not even lying. I probably shouldn't admit that I'm playing Duel since 6 AM. But okay, I had game here, you know, because you can tribute summon now with the Roar, tribute summon over the Levy. Actually, did we have game? I'm not sure. But I think we could have made, you know, much better board, and you know, we can tribute summon over the Levy, exceed into the M7, and then M7 bounce, I guess. Yeah, he didn't have much follow-up, because we would destroy his bounce, either his dude or bounce our Levy, and in both cases, you know, we can be very oppressive, and he doesn't have much follow-up, and we would have basically game here. So I was low on time, so I made this random decision. I don't fucking know at this point. Let's see. He summons. Okay, so he would have some follow-up. He would have this something, but I timed out, you know, so you know, rip. But I feel like I should have won this duel, so I decided to include it. Also, I think the duel showed pretty well what the deck does, what the deck is trying to do, you know. Control with Burning Abyss, and then be oppressive with Levy and Thunder Dragons. Let's see. Okay, so this is a standard hand that you would probably like to see, because two Burning Abyss cards plus, you know, the rest that you like. Unfortunately, we didn't mill a Tongan card again, even though we had so many that we could utilize with the trap. That's why the trap I felt that the trap kind of sucked. especially because everyone and their mothers is playing MST and Cosmic, and as you can see, he can Cosmic. Okay, so we're playing against Tellarknights, which is not the best matchup for us. The good thing is that we have the Farfa underneath the Dante, which can then banish his dude that he summons. He goes for the Deltros, which is actually amazing for us, because first of all we get a resource back, then second of all we can banish his Deltros. Okay, and he only has one back row, that's pretty nice. Okay, now with Rubik and Cheer, we can go for the Synchro. Cheer can float into the Farfendoodle. We can yoink a powerful rebirth. What the fuck? That was perfect for him though, you know. That's actually a weird take that can actually work sometimes, especially, you know, you can chain it to MST or Cosmic and still it goes through, unlike Oasis and stuff. So I guess he's just big brain, too big brain for us all. But anyways, that should be game right here, because with Levi we can first of all, we don't activate his effect. Second of all, the Farfa gets destroyed. That was pretty dope. This was pretty good play. The Farfa gets destroyed, which then banishes the Deltros. We can with Mind of the Pana delete it, and the swing for game, we assume he doesn't have hand traps. He did search, so I think he actually didn't have hand traps. That we knew that he didn't have hand traps. So yeah, pretty nice replay. As you can see, we can be very, very oppressive with Levianeer. Maybe actually back row version isn't the best, because everyone is playing back row or back row removal. So maybe, you know, playing a lot of hand traps nowadays doesn't seem like the worst decision, because especially now we have a lot of hand traps with the Right Princess, and Lancia is actually becoming more and more popular as it counters Phantom Knights and Gandora, which does seem to be an amazing deck. So let's see how that goes. Okay, let's see. First of all, unfortunately we can't make the Obelisk this turn. But we can set up a pretty nice board. With Roar we can banish, summon the Hawk for the next turn. We can, speaking of white prince and princesses, we're playing against an actual Skull Servant deck, which is interesting. So yeah, this is the standard board you want to do first turn. Dante, plus, you know, setting up for the next turn, for the following turn. Okay, white prince summons the Skull Dude. Burial from a different dimension, interesting, very fun. Okay, goes into another one. We can first of all grab a card, Cheer then floats. So with Dante, if he decides to destroy, we get another plus, you know, which is pretty amazing. So we now get the Skarm back, and as you can see, we have a pretty nice booty, a nice defense with Dante. And we get so much resources back, you know, we're packed. So let's see, we also top deck Levi, and you know, you already know this is gonna be, especially because he has no back row, this is gonna be so good. And we can also go for Obelisk, the Tormentor. Let's go, Levi pop, he's dead, he's out of here. And we also had the Hawk to summon back and stuff, you know. That was so good, you know, so fucking good. This felt amazing. Okay, and the last duel, hopefully another Obelisk duel. Okay, against Kaiba, anime duel. Okay, pause champ. What the hell is going on outside? Okay, let's see. So we have the standard play, you know, 2 Abyss, Burning Abyss cards, with which we can go into the Dante. We finally mill a Thunder Dragon card, which is amazing. With the Dude, you want to thin out the deck, I would say, potentially, maybe. That's a question, but okay, you know, I'm not sure if that is the thing. We can, with Skarm, search for the Cheer. He sets 1 passes, okay? Unfortunately, no Obelisk. we can pop and he scoops, because yeah, this is the power of the deck. This is how oppressive the deck can be. You know, on turn 2 you can pop off with Levy and you have the Dante on the board or something, and the thing is that a lot of times you will waste their back row with your Burning Abyss cards, and then you're free to go with your Thunder and your Levianeers and stuff. So yeah, that's gonna be it. A bit shorter one than usual. I didn't save my replays. I had a lot of replays with the Obelisk though, but unfortunately I just didn't manage to save them. That's a classic. But yeah, that's gonna be it. Hopefully you enjoyed the video and you liked the deck, because it was definitely very fun for me. And yeah, stay tuned for other videos like this, and see you in the next one. Bye.